so while you're getting yourself situated, you're putting your seatbelts on, need a thumbs up if you can copy my radio. Thank you. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so probably a repetition of what you just heard, but somewhere between 2 to 3 car lengths apart would be great. And the more confidence builds in the lead driver, if I can look in that rearview mirror and see what looks like blue angels rather than stray angels flying everywhere. Follow me as if I'm leaving tracks in the snow. My goal is to make this the most positive and best experience I can for you, i.e. we all love to drive for the most part. So let's go out there and drive, and let's do that by being precise, smooth, and we'll use these cars, and we'll get a dang good experience. Having said that, when you look on the dash, you'll see those lights that say, hey, traction control, stability control. That means you don't have 100% computer intervention. You have 80% computer intervention. So the car can still spin the tires and move around a little bit, but the system is still there to work with you. But don't rely on the system to save you, i.e. you can't beat the laws of physics. Comfortable? Thumbs up? Thank you. Now I got to change my battery. And seatbelt, young man. Nasty habit, but seatbelt. Throw it on, buddy. And new radio, thumbs up if you got me back there. Thank you, thank you. About 15 seconds. And starting to roll. As those of you that have done this before have heard multiple times, I'm sure, is that the number one tool in your toolbox is your eyes. We'll talk about that as we go. As we leave the pits, we'll say driver's right, and I'm going to use a scale of 1 to 10 to describe the brake pressure, 10 being the most. So first corner, we'll use a 2. Nice smooth brakes. Find that apex, look for the exit. Never let it be a mystery where that next reference point is at, i.e. brake, look, and turn. Look for it before you turn to it. Number 2 on the brakes, look before you turn. There she is, over the rise, even throttle. All right, we'll tighten the group up a little bit. All right, so hard initial braking coming into any corner, and then melting off that brake pressure if I slow the car enough. Near the apex, trying to straighten the wheel so I can squeeze more power off the corner. Nicely done back there. Getting comfortable, thank you. Coming into Big Daytona, reverse direction, number 2 brake. And start turning that head, and you know there's an apex way down around that corner. Where's it at? Look for it. Feather that throttle a little bit, it will climb down the hill towards it. Squeeze the throttle off the corner, and away we go. And let's stretch your legs down this straightaway. Feel the torque, feel the horsepower. By this stand right next to the right, we'll start to brake, slow the car down, slow the car down. Look for that green cone, and going over the rise, you're looking for a white billboard for a reference for the exit. There it is. Straighten the wheel, squeeze the power. 3 brake. Never let it be a mystery where you're turning that car to. Look before you turn. Light brake. And this light brake there here is more for balance and to put weight on the front tires to make the car turn than it is for slowing the car. Good job right behind me. All right, second car, close that gap just a little bit.
Let's go, step on it, man.
Straighten the car, hard initial braking. There you go. Look through that corner. Straightening the wheel as soon as possible means I can get on the gas soon. There you go. Into the big sweeper. Number 2 brake. Once I get the steering in this corner, it's not my hands that are going to steer me through, it's my foot, like an oval track. So back up the throttle a little bit, and I'm going to climb down the hill. More throttle, and I'm going to climb up the hill. And we'll stretch the legs down this straightaway. This start-finish tower, we're going to start our braking. And again, look for that apex, but then look over the hill through the blind corner. You know there's a white reference coming up. It's that sign. There it is. 3 on the brakes. Look through the corner. Squeeze that power. Again, the weight on the light brake is just to put weight on the front tires to get the car to turn better, which is doing well thanks to Michelin. And chassis dynamics and 3rd generation MagneRide and all sorts of stuff. Get the car straight, use that brake pedal, use those Brembos, and then just fade off that brake pressure if you've overslowed. But that way you know you're going to make the corner. Good line right behind me, good eye work. Brake, look through the corner. Again, once you've got your steering, you pretty much got your steering. Use your foot, breathe the throttle just a little bit, down she comes, add throttle, away she goes. Steering with your right foot. Heading to the pit lane, driver's right. Pit lane, driver's right. Stay on the right, guys, and follow me to pit lane. Follow me, guys. Into the pit lane, thank you. And so the neat thing about this is, as my guy right behind me from Spring Mountain knows, you do this a few times and that kind of speed feels like you're parked. And that's pretty fair speed. So that's the neat thing about spending time on a racetrack. You really get the feel of your car, your ability, the car's ability, etc. We'll bring the car to a stop. Put it in park, get off the brake, and on that screen in the center, press stop record. And I'll meet you outside for a debrief.